Welcome back to the channel, NBA family. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because this story is bigger than most people realize. Alright, so by now you guys already know we've covered a ton of stories surrounding the possibility of LeBron James ending up with the Miami Heat. We've broken down rumor after rumor and looked at every angle imaginable. But hold up, because another report just surfaced out of nowhere. And man, this is the kind of news that caught a lot of people completely by surprise. This latest twist centers around the possibility of LeBron James being moved. Specifically, a potential trade that would send him to the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Jarrett Allen. One of the reports comes directly from NBA Central. Listen to this. According to the report, the Lakers would be extremely willing to move LeBron James if Jarrett Allen were coming back in return, citing comments from Brian Windhorst. Obviously, LeBron would still need to want to move back to Cleveland and agree to the situation. But Windhorst explained that if the Cavaliers' path to paying LeBron involved sending out Jarrett Allen, Los Angeles would absolutely love that outcome. They would love it. No hesitation. The Lakers would make that move in a heartbeat. There's also another report making the rounds. This one comes from sideline sources. And here's what it had to say. The report states that the Lakers would have serious interest in a LeBron James for Jarrett Allen swap. It then goes deeper into the details. According to the breakdown, there is a belief within Los Angeles that if Cleveland showed interest in such a move, the Lakers would immediately pay attention, based on comments made by Brian Windhorst. During an ESPN Cleveland radio appearance, Windhorst went on to say that the framework would essentially be a sign and trade involving LeBron James and Jarrett Allen. He added that if Cleveland was actually willing to put Jarrett Allen into the deal, they could likely make a path to acquiring LeBron. Of course, LeBron would have to be interested in joining the Cavaliers, but if trading Allen became the mechanism to make the finances work, Windhorst emphasized that the Lakers would absolutely love getting Jarrett Allen back in return. They would absolutely love it. They would pull the trigger on that trade instantly. So why does this matter so much? Because listen to this, it tells you everything about the level of influence Luka Doncic already has inside that organization. We talked about this just a couple of days ago when reports suggested Luka wanted a true elite-level center. And from everything we've been hearing, there's been real pressure on the front office to make that happen. If the Lakers somehow landed Jarrett Allen, man, now you're cooking with something serious. At that point, the conversation changes completely. And even after locking Austin Reeves into that new contract, if they eventually decide the fit isn't ideal, they still have the flexibility to move him. They could flip him later for another valuable piece because he's locked in for 4 years, which is huge. So right now, the Lakers are sitting in a very strong position. They really are. They are sitting comfortably for Los Angeles to go from a team that looks competitive on paper to a team that can genuinely win a championship. The difference is going to come down to what the front office does next. That's the entire key to this situation. And if I'm running the Lakers, Brian Windhorst is absolutely right about this. You make that move immediately. Why? Because first of all, you're getting a younger player who can defend at a high level, protect the rim, and thrive as a lob threat. So, from a basketball standpoint, it's an easy decision. You make that trade without hesitation. You don't spend a second overthinking it. And for LeBron, you get the storybook angle of returning to Cleveland and competing alongside Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, or whoever ends up being part of that core. But for the Lakers, this scenario could be perfect. The only catch is that they would likely need to sign LeBron James first and then work out a sign and trade arrangement afterward. Now, I'm not completely sure whether LeBron currently has a no-trade clause attached to his deal, or if the Lakers would need him to waive certain protections before anything could happen. And from there, he would ultimately have to agree to a move back to Cleveland. But here's where things get interesting. Based on everything I've followed throughout this entire situation, the message has been pretty consistent. LeBron appears to want to remain in Los Angeles and continue earning top-tier money. Laughs. And honestly, that seems to be the priority right now. In my opinion, winning another championship comes after that. If he can stay with the Lakers, keep collecting superstar-level checks, I think he'd be completely satisfied. But if you're the Lakers, and you somehow figure out a way to sign him first and then move him in a deal, and bring back somebody like Jarrett Allen, man, now we're having a serious conversation. Because when I look at DeAndre Ayton, I just don't see a player who's moving the needle for a championship contender. He simply hasn't shown enough to convince me that he's the answer. And that became crystal clear to me last season, when all that drama and noise surrounding the team started making headlines and cameras were everywhere. Then they put a microphone in front of him, and his response basically felt like everything was fine and there was nothing to worry about. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking, hold up, you're wearing a Lakers jersey and the urgency just doesn't seem to be there. That's when I started feeling like the fit might not work long term. If things don't improve, you have to seriously consider moving on from him. As a matter of fact, if you're exploring a massive trade, you might as well include Ayton in discussions too. Send him along with the package if that's what it takes. Then, when he gets there, maybe LeBron can figure out where to send him next. But if I'm sitting in the Lakers front office, man, I'm looking at this opportunity with excitement. Real excitement. Because we're about to learn a lot about what this new ownership group is capable of when it comes to making aggressive front office moves. I hope they're able to pull something like this off. I can't say whether it's realistic or not, but I definitely hope they find a way, because once that happens, now we're really talking. Because suddenly the Lakers would have an actual second layer of defense, and a legitimate one at that, with Jarrett Allen anchoring the paint. You're talking about a guy with elite size, tremendous length, and the ability to attack the rim as a vertical threat. Then you can start figuring out the rest of the roster around Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. Luka was never brought in to be your defensive specialist, but what Jarrett Allen does is help cover some of those weaknesses. And if Reeves, as I mentioned during today's live stream, doesn't end up being the perfect fit, you still have options to move him. Just because you hand him a new contract doesn't mean he's untouchable. If a stronger opportunity presents itself, you can absolutely put him in a deal. So for me, man, this is exciting news. And judging by what I've been seeing, a lot of Lakers fans would probably be thrilled about this scenario. I was scrolling through reactions, and an A fan even said it would be an incredible move if the Lakers could include someone like Rui in the package. Honestly, most people seem to love the idea. The only group that probably wouldn't be celebrating this will be the hardcore LeBron supporters, because for whatever reason, they want him to remain a Laker indefinitely. That's the outcome they're hoping for. They want to see him stay in Los Angeles for as long as he decides to keep playing. Personally, I'm not sure that's the direction the franchise should take. So that's where things stand right now. You guys let me know your thoughts on all of this. Should the Lakers seriously explore a way to acquire Jarrett Allen, even if it means moving LeBron James? Whatever your opinion is, make sure you drop it down below in the comments section. And with that said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.